Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to predictions. This time for AEW Double or Nothing. That's right. It's coming up on Sunday.
Hold on. With the revelation now, I'm going to interject now because it's on my brain. With the revelation now, courtesy of Triple H, that the winners of King and Queen of the Ring get title shots at SummerSlam. Does that change your thinking at all now that that prediction video has already gone up? Just give me a simple yes or no. You don't have to get into it. Unless you want to. Answer is yes. Of course it's yes.
It gives me pause. It gives me yeah.
Of course it's yes.
It's most likely Bianca, and then it's going to be
Randall Keith Orton. They're going to set up Orton and Cody that way, face versus face. That's how they're going to do it, Steve.
You know what that means? Those other guys got it right. They could do Gunther for the world title.
They could, but it'd be Gunther versus Drew or Gunther versus Priest. It's heel.
All right, we're talking about AEW here, man.
Sure, fine. Let's talk about AEW.
But it gave me pause. They should have announced that before the damn tournament. Maybe people would have been interested in it then.
I know.
Anyways.
I know.
10 matches on
Correct.
this card. We're going to be doing our watch along on Sunday evening along with it and our review right afterwards. So be sure to join us for that. And then the next day, fresh, unlike those other guys, we've got our star rating. So be sure you're subbed here at Friendo Club. You're subbed over there at the Going in Raw, youtube.com/Steven Larson, and hit up the patreon.com/Steven Larson, or click join over at the podcast page so you can participate in the Big Blue Predictions Challenge. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. We'll see if John Hosey can retain, for the first time ever, anybody's ever retained a Big Blue Championship.
Yes.
We've got 10 matches here.
10.
Larson, we use confidence points here at Friendo Club. Can you tell the people really quickly how confidence points
It's real
work?
easy. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Please answer them honestly if you could. How many matches? Oh, you mentioned 10. So for these 10 matches, the match you're most confident in, the surest match you are about the outcome, how many points do you give that match?
10.
And say the inverse of that, the match you're least confident in the outcome, how many points do you give that match?
1.
Can you double up your points on any of these matches?
No.
Unique confidence point value for each match. I tried doubling up. It didn't work. I got caught, and you'll get caught too if you try that. That being said, let's just get right into it, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. I got mine written down right here. My
You always
printer's
like
out
to
of
do
ink.
it. You always like to do it handwritten. Your picks.
That's right. Whoever wins the Double or Nothing, if somebody wins Double or Nothing,
They get Steve's
just
notes.
alone, I'll send you my notes. Yeah.
There we go. First match here I got is Roderick Strong taking on Will Ospreay for the International Championship. Steve, who do you got? How many confidence points do you have Will on Ospreay? That's the question.
Do I have Will on Ospreay? I will on Ospreay 9 confidence points because there's no way that he's going to lose this match. He is currently Tony Khan's favorite new toy, and I think that's going to keep on being the case. 9 confidence points. What about you?
9 confidence points. At first I said 10, and I thought I got to account for Kingdom a little bit.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Not a lot. Ospreay's going to win, but
Yeah.
in the event that Kingdom
You have
interferes.
to account more for Kingdom than you do the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
no. I actually have less
Really?
confidence points on that match. So
Wow,
yes, the
okay.
two matches where I'm pretty sure of the outcome. Yet there's factions involved on what I think is going to be the losing side. I'm accounting for. Yes. Anyways,
Oh,
got
I know what
Ospreay's
your
9.
number 1. I know what your 10 is. Okay,
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah. Next, John Moxley taking on Konosuke Takeshita. This is an eliminator match. It's not even a championship match for that IWGP World Heavyweight title. I don't really feel like Mox is losing regardless. Mox is going to win this match. I'm pretty sure of that. I have 7 confidence points on it. Mox don't lose, first of all. He don't lose often. And it's always this start and stop business with Takeshita. Takeshita's great. He's one of the best wrestlers in the company.
He is great.
But they don't really have a vision or plan for how to book him. They didn't when he was a face. It's obvious they don't either now as a heel. He pinned Kenny Omega twice in a week, and he was off TV for months. They don't have a plan for him. They're booking this match because it's going to be awesome. But Mox is going to win 7 confidence points.
Lately, in an interview, Takeshita was complaining about how wrestling in America for AEW kind of sucks. He's not having any fun. Therefore, I think Mox will lose this match. It's an eliminator. They got Forbidden Door around the corner. They're going to do that match. Mox is fine taking a pin as long as he doesn't lose his title. New Japan won't care. Takeshita will win this match, and Mox will beat him at Forbidden Door. And I have a grand total of 2 confidence points on this match. And I might even lower that further, but I got kind of a dark horse candidate, my number 1 as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's move on then to the For the World Championship. FTW title, of course, currently held by Chris Jericho. He's defending against Hook and Katsuyori Shibata. Steve, who do you got?
This is kind of where I'm pretty sure I know who's going to win this matches begin for me. And it's as low as 3 confidence points because that's how much I have on the learning tree, keeping that title, doing what he said he was going to do on Dynamite, leaving Las Vegas still for the world champion. 3 confidence points on Chris Jericho.
I got Jericho as well, only 2. Jericho is not going to lose that belt in a triple threat match. It's going to be in a 1-on-1 contest against Hook somewhere down the line. Not in the triple threat bout. However, the learning tree retains.
The learning tree is working for Chris Jericho right now, at least more than what was working, what he was doing before.
That was nothing. He was doing nothing before.
Which was, he was getting booed and being told to retire. So
because he was doing nothing.
This is better than that for him.
Let's move on to Trent Beretta versus Orange Cassidy in a straight-up standard wrestling match.
Mm-hmm.
So Orange won their previous bout on Dynamite.
Oh, I thought this was going to be your 10. Interesting.
No, Orange won their previous bout.
Wow.
So I don't... And he took the pin on Dynamite this week.
Yeah.
So you'd think Trent's going to win this. But I don't know if Trent's going to win this.
Wait, who took the pin? Orange Cassidy?
No, Trent lost. Orange took the pin on Dynamite. Yeah. But Orange also already beat Trent once.
Yeah, right.
So everything seems to indicate, well, the fact that Orange has already beat Trent, you think, oh, Trent has to win this. But then the go-home math seems to indicate Orange is going to win this.
Yeah, right.
So I honestly don't know what's going to happen here.
Do you have 1 on this?
I have 1 on Orange Cassidy right now.
Wow. I've got 8. I've got 8 on Orange Cassidy. Of course he's going to win. He was the receiver of the big thing in this one. Trent did the pile driver on the steps, which Orange Cassidy seemed to not really give a shit about. No. He turned on Orange Cassidy. Therefore, in the end, he's got to lose to Orange Cassidy twice.
Apparently.
That's how this is going to work. The first time it did, here's the thing, the first time it didn't really, remember, like, I forget exactly what the finish was. Trent, like, he got his head hit on the exposed turnbuckle, got pinned, and then he got right back up, and he was I can't believe that happened. And then he did the big attack thing, so that
got his heat back. So this is the definitive win for Orange Cassidy. That's your point.
Yeah, but I got 8 confidence points.
I might go up from there. Just see what happens on Collision. Next, let's go to the TNT title. This is a barbed wire steel cage match. You got Brood Adam Copeland. Hey, maybe we can actually call him Edgy Adam Copeland for this match.
Oh, there you go. That'd be cool.
Taking on
Bloody Adam Copeland.
Malachi Black. Steve, who do you got?
I mean, interesting this week on Dynamite for the go-home. Cope seemed to manifest some amount of IBS, explosive bloody diarrhea. I don't know what it was that came, flowing out of Malachi's asshole, but it didn't look good for him. To me, that go-home math says Malachi Black gets the win and gets the TNT title. I'm so confident in this. I have a total of 1 single confidence point.
This is Edgy Adam Copeland, Brood Cope. If he comes out with Gangrel especially, come on, he ain't losing.
Gangrel will turn on Edgy Adam Copeland.
I got Cope with 4. Cope with 4. Guns up, Steve. Bang, bang, gang.
Bang, bang, gang.
Defending the Unified Trios titles against Death Triangle. I mean, Bang Bang Gang just won those titles. You didn't think they'd lose them already, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
No, I got
Death
5
Triangle
on Bang Bang Gang.
Yeah, I got 4 on Bang Bang Gang. Death Triangle coming back. I guess should be a big deal, but I kind of feel like it's not a big deal. Sorry, Dark Dank Lucha.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got 4 confidence points on this. Interesting side note as well. I saw on Twitter the other day somebody said that finally, after all the other branding has been stripped away, Bullet Club Gold, the name, has been taken off the roster page as well.
Yep.
From AEW. They wanted all that merchandise money to themselves, didn't have to split it with New Japan Professional Wrestling. Good for them. They will win this match against Death Triangle. 4 confidence points.
5 confidence points. Bang, bang, gang. Guns up. Next, for the AEW Women's Championship, champion Toni Storm defending against Serena Deeb. Steve, who do you got?
This is going to be where your 10 is.
To wait and find out, don't you?
Toni Storm is going to win this match, and I've got 7 confidence points on this
7?
match. Huh?
Why only 7?
Because the other matches I'm more confident
That's
in.
interesting. I got 10 on Toni Storm. Like I said, she's not losing the AEW Women's Championship until she loses to Mariah May at some point down the line.
Especially not with that crowd reaction Serena Deeb's getting.
No. Felt bad for Serena Deeb because she was talking about having the experiencing seizures and how the doctors didn't know, and the crowd just wasn't invested whatsoever.
Yeah.
Moving on, Anarchy in the Arena. You got Team AEW's Bryan Danielson, FTR, and Darby Allin with Flamethrower taking on the Elite. Oh, it's my turn. The Elite have to win this, you would think, because the story is all about them running amok, taking over AEW. Maybe we'll get a new member of the new Elite. Maybe Hangman will join. That would be interesting.
That'd be cool.
Some new member to help the Elite win. It's Anarchy in the Arena. That means there's no rules.
No rules.
I got the Elite with 6.
Oh,
and a match
same.
this chaotic, I can't have a ton of confidence points because you never know what could happen.
I'll be honest with you, I'm still in lock territory. This is a lock. Of course, the Elite's going to win. Bryan Danielson is in full-on I'm losing to everybody except for Satnam Singh mode. You got Darby in there, who I saw a video today of people climbing Mount Everest. It really doesn't even seem that difficult. It was like an entire line of people just climbing Mount Everest, and they're all just waiting for the next person to go. So, like, I feel like they're doing like 1,000 people a day climbing Mount Everest. Not that big of a deal, so he's not really missing out on much. He'll probably be lit on fire. 6 confidence points.
All that, and you have the same number of confidence points I do. Very interesting. This next match is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. We got Willow Nightingale defending the TBS title against Mercedes Moné. Steve, who do you got?
I got Mercedes Moné. Now that she's bad guy, and Chris Statlander is absolutely 1,000% going to turn on Willow, I think that's probably a safe enough. That's decent enough ingredients there to get that title off of Willow, and give her that extra. As we've said before, in loss you can become even more popular, and I think that's the idea here. As long as you keep Mercedes Moné kind of a strong heel, maybe even have her cheat a little bit. Certainly, you have a Statlander here. Willow loses, crowd's upset, but then maybe it propels her up to get this title back, perhaps at Wembley or at All Out, perhaps.
How many confidence points?
5.
I got Mercedes with 3. Especially now, you're right about Mercedes leaning into the heel aspect of things a bit more. They can orchestrate a finish this match that gets Mercedes the win while helping Willow get even more over. Fully expect that to happen, but as over as Willow is right now, maybe they'll decide. They'll be shocked if Mercedes loses her first match at AEW. That Willow's got the momentum. Let's not take the title off her. Got to account for that, but I don't think it's happening. Mercedes with 3. Let's go into our main event. Swerve Strickland defending the AEW World Championship against Christian Cage. Swerve's going to win. 8 confidence points.
10 confidence points on Swerve.
10 for
Absolutely. I think it'll be a really good match. And
it should be
the
awesome.
Job done. It'd be interesting, though, because you mentioned it earlier, the idea that what if Hangman shows up and becomes a member of the Elite, and Swerve, meanwhile, is, still like getting under the Elite skin a little bit. And then you have Hangman there. That's some fun stuff they could play around with.
Got that right.
Yep.
You got that right, buddy.
Anyway, it should be a fun one. Hopefully, y'all will join us for our AEW Double or Nothing. And, of course, the day before, WWE King and Queen of the Ring McGriddle pay-per-view. Should be a good time.
Hold on, I thought you weren't doing McGriddles.
Well, I know, but then you gave me your sob story about what you can and cannot ingest.
Listen,
Solidarity here.
I was looking over the Burger King breakfast menu. It looked like they have a sausage biscuit. I can have that. I want you to get what you want, what makes you happy.
At BK, have it
Steve's your way. Steve's way. Steve rules.
Steve's cool. Anyways, that's going to do it. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.